Hey, this is Mike, and today I want to talk about what a lot of people are saying that there could be possible election day unrest. So, if you look here, there's a story on the New York Post, Manhattan buildings for super rich hire armed guards for possible election day unrest. The Hill has a story here, Rodeo Drive closing on election day over possible unrest. So, people are predicting that there could be unrest and possible riots on election day and after election day. So, that got me wondering, are there possible stock plays for that on election day and after election day that you could get into before Tuesday? So I just want to give you just three stock ideas to consider. The first stock you should look at is ADT. Now, ADT has not been performing well over the past month. However, there may be an advantage to that because no one's going to be looking at this stock. And if you do have a lot of unrest, you may have people just signing up to have home security, in a panic, and that just could cause a rise in ADT stock. Now, if you look out at over the 6 month period, they did have this spike here, and that's because ADT did a partnership with Google with their Nest, home security system. But since then, it's kind of slid downward. However, ADT is the world's largest home security company, so if you feel like you need security around your house, the first company you're going to call is the one that's most familiar to you, and it's going to be ADT. So this is definitely a short-term speculative play you may want to look at before the Tuesday elections. The next stock that I wanted to call your attention to is Brinks. And you probably know Brinks, like all the armored trucks that come pick up money from, supermarkets and big box stores and whatever. Well, Brinks obviously they still have to, if they go into a city that's rioting, they still have to go in there and pick up cash. And you may have companies or stores that normally don't use Brinks, they're going to want to hire Brinks because they're going to be scared that their stores are going to be broken into and they're going to lose, all their cash, or they're just going to run off with the store safe. So definitely Brinks, take a look at it. The stock symbol is BCO. They've been pretty much flat. Their chart is a little better than ADT. So if you feel uncomfortable with ADT's chart, you may want to go ahead and look at Brinks. It has really done nothing since the March lows. However, there is a possibility that if we do have this riot and unrest, that Brinks could definitely pop in its stock price. And finally, I would say this is the best bet. The obvious bet would be gold, and I'm just going to use the gold ETF as the proxy. Gold has actually, it's been kind of flat for the past 3 months, but for the past year, if you look at the chart, it's been pretty impressive, and also the past mostly the past 2 years. And I have discussed many times before that I do think gold is going to outperform equities over the next 10 years, much like in the year 2000, and that's going to be because of all the spending that's been done globally, with the pandemic and all that stuff. So I do think gold will eventually rise, but in the short term, coming up with the elections, if there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, money's going to go into gold more than equity. So you could get a nice short-term prop if you want to do, let's say, a call debit spread that expires in December or January, or you just want to buy the gold ETF. That might be the play to make if you're worried about election unrest and you're worried about not, buying shares in your favorite company. You may want to go ahead and put a little bit of money in gold. That might help you out there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can get daily updates on stocks and stock market and options. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.